gondola at Nevis range. We're going up to do Mòrs today, Aonach Beag and Aonach Mòr, and there's two routes. You can do a route where you don't go on the gondola, or you can do a route where you do go on the gondola. I've agreed to do the gondola because we've been so much struggling to get Mòrs in recently. The weather's been terrible and it's dark early and things like that, so this makes sense. It was like basically nearly a 3-hour drive to get here, but also I think it's fair enough because seeing the Alps, people get gondolas and stuff and then hike, so I'm still going to count them, but I understand if people don't personally agree with that. But it's still going to be a decent hike. We're still going to be out for about 4.5–5 hours. The weather's looking okay, but it's probably going to rain, which is annoying, but hopefully we'll have a nice walk and get some decent views. Who knows, it's Scotland, and not only that, it's Scotland in the winter. That's us just off the gondola and starting the hike. We've got 6 hours to get back. It's 10 AM just now and the last gondolas are at 4, so it should be enough time. The weather's dry for now, hopefully it stays that way. That's us walking along the ridge now. Absolutely no views. So if you're doing these Mòrs, you need to be careful with the navigation. There is a kind of somewhat of a path, as you can see now. I don't know if that's there for the full way or not, but see, if you're doing this in poor visibility, which we have today, or more importantly snow, that's a drop right there, which today we can see, but there could be cornices, which is snow, all like gathering on the side there. So you need to have good nav, especially in winter. I'm using my Garmin, very easy, so should be fine. There's no path now, as you can see, and no visibility. And just to show you, I've not seen this very often, but there's even a wee warning sign here, just warning of the cliff edge. So if you come over here, it is a steep drop down. We can't see how far down because the visibility's bad. So today, fair enough, we can see that, but if this was thick with snow, you wouldn't be able to see it, which I guess is why the sign is here. And the snow can cling on to the sides, as I mentioned before. I think it's called a cornice. I'm just using this Garmin, which is very easy to work because you pre-download your route. It's a GPX file from Walk Highlands. Sorry, it's hard to see it because it's all wet on the camera. And we're the wee blue triangle, and then the purple line is just the pre-downloaded route, and then it's quite zoomed in, so there's not lots to see, but you can see like contours and other like routes and stuff, or lakes and things on. It's basically a topo map, so it's really good. And you don't need to know anything about orienteering to work this. You don't need to be taking bearings or anything like that. You literally just need to follow a line. And the battery power is good, although I've not charged it in a while, so I'm only on 35% battery today, so I'm really hoping it doesn't run out, but that it shouldn't. This walk should be done in about 5 hours. It's the Garmin Phoenix 6 or 7. God, I think it's a 7 because I think the new one's the 8 and I got the one down from the newest, and it's solar, so it's got a wee ring round the outside that apparently solar charges, but I think it's a bit of a gimmick, the solar charger, if I'm honest, It doesn't increase the battery percentage, it's just meant to maintain it. And I mean, how much solar am I going to get today really? Not too much to report on the path between the Munros. It's a bit windy but nothing too bad. Yeah, I think I just said it's path between the two Munros, so navigation's not too bad. What's about you in the winter, you still have like drops and stuff. And we're just heading up to the second one now. You can kind of see it through the clag. It's been a nice walk, weather's not been terrible, but no views, which is a shame. But hey ho, that's what it's like in the Scottish Highlands most of the time. We're on the way down. It is raining. We're not too far from where we got off the gondola. It was kind of muddy anyway, but the rain's made this bit of the path pretty slidey, but nearly there. So this is the kind of path that we're dealing with. Thank you to the rain. But just heading for that building there, so not too long to go. It's an absolute treat to be able to come in here to Warmth. Our route just finished there. I didn't think it was even that rainy, but all of our stuff is absolutely soaked. This is my jacket, and my jacket I have on underneath is soaked as well. But there we are. Apparently we're in the highest bar in the UK. There we go, back in the gondola on the way down. Yeah. How did you find the hike?
Yeah, it was easy, 4 hours.
4 hours, yeah, it wasn't too bad. We have got a wee bit soaked though, but oh, gondola's moving. We have got a bit soaked, but that's to be expected on the hills in Scotland. We're going down to get a bowl of nachos. They're the best nachos ever at the Pine Martin Cafe at the Nevis range restaurant bit. So hopefully it's not too busy and hopefully they've got nachos left.